I'm telling you, Chris, that you make me sick. But there are certain things, Chris Benoit, that I do not see when I look at those dead eyes. Compassion, and I sure as hell don't see a sense of humor. Chris Benoit deserves, I can tell that The Rock deserves a piece of you.
That does not kill you, makes you stronger. With all due respect to German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, he was never thrown off a cell.
But I've got to win the damn match. Do you know why? Because if I don't, Michael Cole, I'm done. When I stay... Get down on the ground, Michael. So just lay down. Lay down on the ground. Lay down on the ground! What do you feel? Does it feel good?
No.
Does it scare you?
Yes!
Stand up. It will be going through Triple H's mind when I am standing 16 feet in the air. You, Memphis, Tennessee, and Vince McMahon are all invited to kiss my ass. I'm like a son to you? Like a son, Mick. Well, let me tell you something, Dad. We're sorry, Mick. The bunker's gone. Would you like to maybe come on out to Amarillo and spit on your grave, you greedy, selfish, miserable son of a bitch?
Mick, listen, man, listen.
Here, you little bastard. I was spilling blood on 6 continents while you were still latched onto your mother's breast. I've only got the one ear, but it sounds to that one ear as if these fans are calling you an asshole.
Oh. Triple H beat you at your own game. Is the World Wrestling Federation champion.
All right, wait, let me... Gotta admit, you look like a hell of a woman.
Uh-oh.
But I'm afraid there's not going to be an heir, seeing as how your husband has absolutely no testicles. My instinct right now, to be absolutely positive with you, is to slap the taste right out of your mouth.
Oh!
Slap me again and find out what happens. I'm telling you, lay it in and find out what happens to you.
Don't do it.
Lay it in.
Don't do it, Stephanie.
Lay it in, baby. To whatever hole you just crawled out from, find your husband and beat the living crap out of him. And start taking family tips from a man who's been married 3 times, an absentee father twice. I will never know what it's like to look my children right in the eye and say, kids, your dad's just been arrested. I did sell out. I sold out Madison Square Garden. And you bring this idiot out there and you take away my dignity. Oh, mankind is an entertaining son of a gun. Mankind is not. Is ready to face you in a street fight at the Royal Rumble in Madison Square Garden. WWF fans deserve a substitute in that match. I think you know the guy.
No!
Is Cactus Jack. To kick your teeth all over the city of Chicago.
Cactus Jack is back!
May be your greatest of them all. It also may be your last, you washed up piece of crap. Been a crazy couple weeks, and I think I've learned a little bit about myself. I swear it was the first time I'd ever grabbed a man's testicles in my life. The first time that Mick Foley has ever used the words, suck it, without a please in front of them, kicking the McMahon family's asses. So Vince McMahon, you hate my guts, and I hate every single inch of you. I made your son Shane cry and whimper like a 2-year-old with a poop in his pants.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
Foley is not God, but he is pretty damn good as to get your... Can I say ass on television?
No!
A sniveling, no guts, no douchebag, all my tonsils. Little Whip, what's it gonna be, Randy? Come on, buddy, I will knock you out. Where the hell do any of you get off telling me I sold out? You think I hate ECW? I love that place, but ECW simply didn't love me back. Too much of my heart, too much of my life. I found fame and fortune in WWE. I pulled a sock out of my pants and made Vince McMahon laugh. The doors of opportunity open wide for Mick Foley. Tommy Dreamer can do everything I can, and maybe with more passion. You look at Terry Funk, and you see an old man, you're not seeing the real Terry Funk. And when he picks up a weapon, he can use it like no man ever has. Tommy Dreamer, the only difference between me and you is I had the guts to go to WWE. No, you shut your mouth. It's nothing compared to the horrors I will unleash on Dreamer and Funk. Have a nice day. Terry Funk was the greatest wrestler I ever saw. The reason RVD liked the old ECW so much is because he truly was a high flyer.
Foley is with us, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Let's take you now.
Call me sentimental, but I think that's true. Hand them off to a lucky fan. I've never forgotten my first flannel shirt. Not worn in the last 10 years until just a few days ago I went to a box of my favorite things. A guy whose name is synonymous with hardcore wrestling would become so fond, even in love, with an inanimate object. I love the fans enough to put my body through unimaginable pain. And I did barbaric things. I did inhumane things. It wasn't the tax that caught my eye. It was my eyes. But the fact is, when I had the chance, I wrapped the arm in barbed wire and I tore them apart. The answer, Randy Orton, is simple. I am gonna kick your ass all over it. I'm gonna kick your ass, man. I'm gonna kick your ass. Be descriptive? Well, I'm gonna have to introduce you to another old friend of mine. Another friend I saw in my box of favorite things, Randy Orton. Say hello to my friend. Barbie is gonna get sunk into your skull, and I'm gonna carve! I'm gonna bring on the type of bleeding usually reserved for special effects teams in Mel Gibson biblical efforts. I'm gonna take Barbie. I'm gonna teach you what it means to be hardcore. I'm gonna tear. I'm gonna gorge. I'm gonna possibly disembowel. And I'm going to love it.